Robert will be here in a minute,
Okay.
so. I'm just gonna wait for him. Get over and get something real quick.
He just left. He should be there soon.
Do we only have one Donna in the park?
There's only one I know of.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that if I put down my notes that it's Donna, I didn't want to have to put in the last name initial.
Yeah. D. Well, we don't need Robert for maintenance updates, do we?
Well, I did ask him. If we were gonna have a septic pump out the lift stations before the end of the year, and he said yes. He's gonna call them, cause I was trying to do the budget projections.
Good.
So says he's gonna call and schedule that,
When was the last time it was done?
not since March, and we usually do it like twice a year.
Good.
Cause we'd rather preempt it and then, cause March was an emergency, like we had to do it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do it on preventive schedule.
Good. Oh, there it is.
Proceed.
Oh, we're waiting on you.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard you say that in the notes.
I was telling him that you're gonna call schedule to pump out the lift stations. Right? He was asking when we had it done, and the last time was March, and that was because of an emergency.
It's a waste of money, but we'll look at,
Seeing,
we'll look at them and see what's
we
in.
really need to look into seeing about getting that, pond skimmed. If anything,
We need to talk with
But-
Phil
Yeah.
to see whether it makes sense.
yeah, if it's gonna, yeah. Cause if all that stuff's gonna come right back, and there's no water.
Days, so we can get it done this.
I'm not talking about the lips, he's talking about
Yeah, I know.
the pond.
We've been talking about it since.
I don't have whether.
Well,
That's just something that occurred to me that if that pond's been there for 50 years,
it was last
You know-
done in '06.
yeah, that's right, it was.
Where we found that book. So, yeah,
Hello?
but anyways,
Call
Hello?
it tomorrow.
office painting is done.
Hello?
Besides this,
Yeah,
Yay.
We're gonna do the,
You got something to eat for us all, Tom?
yeah.
Um,
Can you call me later? I'm at a meeting right now.
leftover Chinese food from last night.
the office painting is done except the trim. Like the gutters and everything. So,
did we figure out what we're doing for the ramps?
that's on the agenda here. So we're gonna start prepping for the interior. We'll need painter's tape. Probably 2-3 rolls.
Okay.
So we don't get paint all over the ceiling.
Or
Are they just gonna do the main office here?
We're gonna, start there and work our way from there. So.
Okay,
But as of right now, yeah, just the main office.
yeah, we need like a plan to get rid of a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, we do. There's a lot of stuff that needs to go. Actually, speaking of the devil, December 16th. This is off topic. There's an event going on here at the clubhouse. It's like a free yard sale.
Yeah,
So we can just bring it to that. And maybe someone will want it
Okay,
for
What are you talking?
16th.
Good one.
The stuff in the office that is unneeded. That she wants to get rid of.
yeah, there's,
Things we were talking about earlier. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'll get with you about that.
okay,
I ordered the new shower heads for all the bathhouses. 12 shower heads for $45. So. We'll have those get installed this week. There's a new thing I found, so I can get stuff a little bit cheaper. Versus $150, so for the same thing. So maintenance will be doing that this week. There was something maintenance. Oh, we're gonna be shutting the power off in the office.
It's one,
Hopefully Wednesday.
just a
So yeah,
test meter.
so we can put that meter in. Other than that, that's all I got for maintenance updates. So. The ramps, speaking of, the laundry and office ramps are on the reserve for 2026. So, I mean, there's really no point of painting them. And wasting material or employee time. I wanna look into getting aluminum ramps. So.
Okay.
But we need to look at how the platform is and.
Just,
Have we approved the new reserve schedule yet?
Yeah,
When did you guys do that?
that was how long ago?
beats me.
Yeah. It's in there. Yep, but it's on,
Those aluminum ramps are,
yeah,
will just go onto that platform, fine, no,
okay,
it's no big deal, so.
okay, I wasn't sure.
The question is whether we probably want to redo the whole platform right outside the door. Basically, there's concrete, big chunk of concrete under it.
Oh,
It's
okay,
deck.
all right,
So like those boards are basically just laying on concrete, if I remember right,
so if we do that, we should do that composite,
yes.
okay, and then the rest to be aluminum ramp off of that. And then the laundry rooms would just be straight aluminum ramps.
Yeah, and they got the same thing, there's a concrete step under those platforms.
All right. Well, I don't think it'll affect
No,
those ones though.
no. No, it's the same thing, we build the ramp, build the platform outside the door, and then buy the aluminum ramp.
All right. So,
Like the office is already ADA pitch,
okay,
so that's.
that was my next
That's
thing.
pretty much how long it would be, cause I
Alright.
checked that when this came up a year ago, something. so-
Yeah, cause these are all ADA required.
Yeah, I think
compliant.
all those ramps are already.
Okay, just the doorways. Right,
oh, so the ramps at the same time.
so. All right, so there goes the answer for that. Okay, we got a couple violations on here, 9520. Which is. This one. Uh. Oh, this is for not registering the tenant. This is in the back corner.
And they still haven't done it?
No.
Hmm.
They've been sent in multiple violations. Actually, one of our maintenance staff was in here. And one of his compadres was in here by himself over there. So they got a key. So if you guys wanna look at it.
Alright, go to the hearing committee, not responding.
Yeah, no response, no response, no response.
So to hearing,
So do we send a letter? I don't think, that's who I think it is, they don't have an email.
Emily will, she'll mail. them.
Yeah, so if you guys decide to go ahead to do the hearing committee, then I will mail them a letter. But she's aware of it. She just like, what can I do about it?
Yeah,
So-
actually, she called, when I was in the office. And Z was in there and she said, what do you want me to do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, she is aware of it.
There's nothing she can do about it. She have people living in her place that she can't get rid of, like, what does that mean?
Her son lives there. She,
Yeah. So,
She can evict anybody.
yeah, she don't want to.
Well, no, I got a pretty clear idea you're done.
Yeah. So one in the back corner.
Then the other thing you can do is call an unlawful detainer, but that's difficult.
Oh, yeah, that come up once before and that's not very easy. 9575 Gray Fox. What's this on here for? Who's this?
So are we good for hearing committee on that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and that would be the 18th, December 18th.
Okay, for 9520, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. December 18th.
Yep.
Okay. 9575 Gray Fox. What's that one, Emily?
There's no such number as 9575, so I'm not sure.
9475,
9475.
that's for storage, it's for loose items,
Oh, okay, yeah, it says 9575 on here.
need to be
Okay.
secured.
Is this one of those ones that they do it all the time and they keep saying they fix it, but then they just get new stuff?
It's never been really fixed, it's just added on stuff.
Well, is that the point where we start denying them use of the storage for that
Oh,
purpose?
see, probably, he's gonna be on his third. If he's not already, today,
475.
let's see
Who's this?
here. Yeah, his
What storage lot is it?
24. His third notice is up today, so we need to figure out if we need to send the hearing.
Is that the one you took a picture of?
This is the one where we were at
I
the
had a
point where
picture.
we're going to evict him from the storage lot. And we talked about this on and off for the past 6 months. I
We
mean,
talked about
it's in
it.
our contract. And either we have a contract that we enforce or we don't.
What if somebody didn't sign that contract?
They did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you sign it or not.
I mean, are they complying on everything else or is it just
Finally.
loose items?
After months
Yeah,
and-
it's just the loose items.
Well, loose items now.
I mean,
But we've been telling him that for months.
yeah, but they're not the only
And-
people with loose items in here.
Yeah, so he did attempt to clean up and he tied ropes around some stuff. When was this?
I looked. I
Back-
looked yesterday and he has ropes on it, but they're not tied
Okay,
across.
Okay. I suggest, why don't you get a hold of him and we will
Okay.
go out and talk to him.
If it's the same person I think it is, I told him I'll give him some straps. And we can strap it down.
Let's,
I
You
mean,
and I
it's not that big of
go
a
out there
deal.
and talk to him about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind helping somebody out. I mean, if they need some straps, I got a shed full of them. You know? The old truck
Well,
driver
this has
straps,
been going on since like
so,
last spring. And the ones that did have loose items, they did secure theirs. So he's the only one left that
Alright.
hasn't.
Well,
Sounds like two people are willing to step up and resolve the issue.
Agree.
yeah, let's do that first before we go. I mean, I'd rather try to help somebody out before anything else if possible.
He needs to have a tarp over it because there's so much smaller loose things. That
Now,
would
there's a
lie.
tarp on that requirement too?
I was
So you
I was
and Linda were
just in
pretty
there.
instrumental in getting the.
I was just in there today too.
Continue this conversation here.
So now we get to look at.
He has a lot of
this
smaller
project.
items, so he needs to have some kind of tarp to, unless you want to put a lot of ties over it.
We will talk to him about it.
Yeah, well. That's the problem. I need to go in there physically myself. I don't know why I don't. I need to go in there physically myself and look. And see.
Yeah, and maybe if it can be like a once a month review or something, that's something me and Z can easily do when we're doing our rounds. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I mean, now it's everything.
Because when the board changes, someone else is gonna have to do that anyway.
Doesn't the board decide to send it to hearing?
That's what we,
The
Yes.
board should decide whether or not it's a violation,
well, we do.
okay, based on,
The rules and regulations.
no, I mean, somebody from the board should confirm what you're being told.
My general rule of thumb is we all look at everything together and decide on it together.
But you haven't actually seen it physically.
Two other board members have.
I mean,
And there's photos for all of it.
no, I haven't. I mean, I've seen it. I've been there like today. I was just in there today, literally. I seen it, but I did not see it. You know, it's kind of like I was one track, Andy was in there. I was one track mind and I didn't even dawn on me to look.
I mean, I don't have a problem finding him. My problem is when you go the step of throwing him out. I think we should talk to him, see
Yeah,
what he's got to say.
yeah,
Because once we go down that path, that's.
Yeah.
That
that's,
gets up.
We're not doing that. We're just sending the hearing right now.
well,
If
let's,
If we give a letter to him saying,
Send it to hearing.
send him to
I mean,
get him
that's been going on a
saying
long
he's
time.
going to go to hearing, but at the same
Saying
time
if we're gonna
also
get Really,
come in and talk to us ahead of time if you want to go
Talk to him.
resolve it.
and point to the stuff and physically.
yeah, maybe that's
See
what he
what his
needs.
response
Maybe he
is.
needs like,
I
yeah,
mean, if he's flat out not gonna do it, then
yeah. I mean, some people just don't comprehend. I mean, there's a lot of things I
well,
don't
some
comprehend.
people just don't wanna do stuff.
Well, I know he's got tarp.
Yeah, well, I mean, last week we were in a predicament when we were getting something, we were reading it and not comprehending it. So, I mean, maybe that's the issue.
Doesn't cost us anything,
Yeah,
so let's just meet with.
all right. Well, let's go back to this one Monday. What's next Monday?
I had one question about the aluminum lamps, guys. Are they? gonna
Monday the
get
8th.
Slippery
Put that
when
on.
they get wet,
No.
No, they got,
Fred?
yeah,
They're
They-
actually a
they have
grid.
Bridges
yeah,
that are,
yeah, they're
So there's
all,
traction for
they're
ridge,
88 ramps. So,
traction, and there's holes, drainage holes.
Rain.
yeah. That was my biggest concern about composite. Was the rain.
Seems to be pressure washed.
Jake, just to confirm real quick, you want me to change the deadline to Monday, the 8th for 9475 storage?
Please.
Okay.
We'll give them that, and then that's it. Is that all of it for violations?
Yeah, well,
That's great. We're down to so small a group.
it's not a violation, but I want to discuss 9427 Cougar. His yard is really getting out of hand. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, I got another phone call.
I mean, it's. getting
Apparently,
ridiculous.
they put a Christmas tree out front and
The renter.
all the goofy stuff on it.
Oh,
Was he involved in that? Or are you talking about the homeless?
No, it was the renter on Cougar.
renter and food.
Yeah,
It's the Christmas tree, put-
out front.
so he put it out front?
Yeah,
That's what I asked.
yeah.
Okay, so someone told me that the lady who panhandles up there, that she's the one who put that Christmas tree up there in order to get attention to get more money.
But I was told it was him, so I didn't go look at it. I was not interested to look at it. It's up by the road. It's not on our property.
Yeah, it's not even close. to
So
our-
there was no point in me even going to look at it.
But getting back.
So
to
many-
the yard,
Yeah,
he's got like a big window thing, like a frame.
that's
I
a
mean, it's-
basketball hoop.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's upside down,
Oh,
literally.
okay,
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's,
so much stuff.
Somebody told me about his.
Then he has
today.
curtains on the carport and he can't even park his car in there anymore. He has to park it sideways. There's so much stuff there.
that I don't like.
I don't care if it's behind
This
curtain.
yard stuff, I mean, what he considers decorations and what we consider not decorations and clutter is two different things.
Right.
So, I mean, there's really nothing, there's really no argument there.
Well, I think
but-
it's worse
but-
than Esther's place.
But parking, yeah, but parking the car the way he is and you can't even get up in his driveway, that I have a problem with. Because someone's gonna come flying around through there and,
Yeah, but we can't complain because we let other people do it, so.
Yeah, he's on his driveway.
yeah.
Yeah, at least he's all the way on the driveway.
Well, the couple times I've been through here, his whole rear end was sticking out of the driveway.
Well, I'd call him out on that.
But-
You know, other than that.
Obviously, I have my phone with me to take pictures, so. Go figure, right?
Yeah, and so me and Z did kind of made a mental note about his property last Wednesday. And it looked like mostly Christmas decorations.
So wait till after Christmas and.
Right, and then. Yeah, so it's like, what do you do?
Well,
Yeah.
does the owner of the property know who's a hoarder?
Yes,
Yeah,
they know, and they don't care because they're
Because-
getting,
Because they're charging him a lot of money.
yes. Yeah. And honestly, I don't think they want him to move. Because what was done inside the house.
Yeah, she was complaining about it, and I know for a fact their finances are beyond tight. And I said, what I believe he's doing is he's going to the thrift stores to get decorations, you know, like the $1.50 ones,
Yeah,
you know, and yeah, my opinion, I agree with my friend, it's really tacky, but what are you gonna do?
yeah, I know,
If
He's-
they charge?
Clutter would do it.
yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, we just gotta have to keep an eye on it and then,
Yeah, cause I mean, we could, it's not a violation. I just wanted
Yeah.
to bring it up.
yeah, it.
yeah, and we check his backyard. The neighbor that backs up to him lets us walk on her property
Yeah.
and just kind of take a look and make sure he's keeping that sort of in check.
Has he?
It's
Yeah.
been okay lately. He's got some totes and stuff out there, but it's not like it was with,
Yeah, well, I have totes in my yard,
yeah.
well, I did. Yeah,
I mean, my thing is if we're gonna be violating certain other people for less clutter. And you're
yeah,
fine with his, you know, that's the problem. Cause I believe in cross the board and if we're
Yeah.
gonna do it for one, we need to do it for everybody.
yeah, I agree,
And I'm.
but we still have to watch.
I can wait till after
like,
Christmas, see if. it
Defining
cleans
what
up
clutter
better.
is, we can't, like, you know,
We can do clutter, it's in the rules. But, you know, I don't wanna make him take his Christmas stuff down now,
No.
but we'll see how it looks after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it looks after Christmas. He changed that yard so many times. I just don't understand, like, yeah,
It looks like Sanford and Son to me.
yeah, he's changed it quite a bit.
Well, he makes money really good.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to agree with him. Yep. All right, moving on. The office staff duties. Now that you're in it to win it here,
Yep,
we need to start getting everything transitioned over to where y'all are doing it.
Yep.
That including a lot, controlling funds, budgeting, invoicing, collections, record keeping, meeting notices, you know, the whole list.
yep,
I know there's a lot of stuff that we do that we're gonna really get on the ball and start showing you how to do it. Cause the time is coming near end and or we need to step back and let you guys do it. I mean, we're gonna pay employees to do it, so they need to do it. It's in my eyes. So that would mean like the stuff that you're doing, you have to get them transitioned. Hopefully,
The stuff that I'm doing,
well, yeah,
that we cannot have the office staff being the last stop for finances. You have to have somebody on the board or somebody above them. What I'm doing is I'm going in after that and I'm cleaning up. So like I spent 6 hours this past week going in and cleaning up entries that were made. I send emails to say, you know, what mistakes were made, but they happen all the time. Like I did a 3-day accounting training and a bookkeeping training with them. They are doing what they are capable of doing.
not according to Steven.
Steven
Isn't
thinks
it-
we should be paying.
Yeah, that's another.
And bookkeeper to be doing everything, which we were before, but it was a waste of $10,000 a year
Well, yeah,
because they weren't doing that.
well, I mean, they still need to
Well,
be,
on what she just said, the goal, immediate goal is to reduce the errors. So that she doesn't have to do what she just said.
yeah,
But there's always, even when you're meticulous, there's still errors. Like I found an error that I missed from back in March and I don't like, and I do this almost every month. So it's like, oh my gosh, I just caught one that I missed, you know, the past 6 months that I've been looking at it.
okay, so if there's that many errors coming from the office,
I think we're focusing on one part here. There's tons of other things they can pick up on and do before we get to that. You know, the whole duties, you went down that whole list. There's tons of stuff.
oh yeah, there is. But there's tons of stuff
But we don't need.
that we need to start transitioning them to start doing. Or learning to do.
Are you saying the office staff is gonna be in charge of the finances?
No, I'm not saying that.
No. It can't be.
No, I mean, I trained, we did a 3-day, we literally closed the office for 3 days last January, so I could train them fully on everything that they needed to do. So like, you're gonna have to be more specific in terms of what it is you think that I need to transition them to doing, because they're pretty much doing the maximum of what they can do for the financial piece. Like, they're doing invoicing, they're doing all, you know, all the entries. I just go in and do QA, QC basically. And make sure everything's, you know, the way it needs to be for the accountant. So you have, I mean, you've got to be way more specific about what it is you think that they need to be taking over or taking on, because I've trained them, you know, I trained them from day one to do what they're doing, so.
Well, one of the things in here is bookkeeping.
And they are doing the bookkeeping. I'm going in and doing QA/QC.
Okay.
Because they are not bookkeepers, like they can do what they can do. But like we need to discuss, so like there were several entries where you guys are making a whole bunch of new chart of accounts, and you've got to stop doing that because the chart of accounts you were making were wrong. And so I had to go in and change the categories, and I'm gonna delete those new chart of accounts that were made, so.
You're gonna tell us which ones you're doing?
Yes, but the thing is like, you guys need,
Sure.
no, you guys need to text or email me when you think you need to make a new chart of account. We have all the chart of accounts we need. We don't need any
To
extra.
our defense, you've been kind of missing in action.
You guys don't reach out to me at all, so.
You heard
I-
something you didn't like.
I
and you
won't.
left. You walked away, you stepped away.
Okay, I'm
We're not going,
fine.
we're not going down,
Yeah, I know you're not talking.
we're not going down that path. I'm
So,
just
I
saying.
mean, like, if you text or email me, I will respond, like, but
Okay.
no one's been reaching out to me, so.
If we created accounts and you're doing something, you need to let us know.
But I mean, there really isn't a reason for you guys to be making, so like, if you say, we're not sure what to do with this, let's say refund check. We already
Right.
have the stuff in there, you just need to know which place to put it.
Well, I'm just wanna make sure if we're having CAM license employee, then they're gonna do CAM license stuff, and I mean,
And the
Yeah.
first,
Thing
and
is
the
not
first thing they're gonna do is
It is.
take over
But
the
not
whole
to. the
voting
point
and
where
election
you're taxed.
yeah,
document.
yeah, that's one of the main
So
things,
that's the first thing.
yeah.
They teach you all of that, taxes.
But there's a lot of stuff that needs to be transitioned
budgets.
Yes.
over
Okay.
before time is up with, well, like, for you, I mean, this is your last term, or last year, unless you're gonna run again. You need to start getting everything transitioned over to where, we're kinda ahead of the game instead of everything right after the annual meeting. You know, we need to be ahead of schedule.
Now, when I was a CAM, I did it all, payroll, taxes, bills, budgets, everything. That's why I was very surprised when Darcy told me they could do it online, because it's a lot of intense education.
Yeah, so. Other than that, we need to set a deadline for candidates, for the board of directors.
Emily is
Yeah.
working on.
Okay, so I have like a timeline wrote out. Do you want me to read you the dates that we need to be doing stuff
Yeah,
and see if it's right? Okay, so December 30th, the first notice should go out, 60-day notice. January 19th is the deadline for the candidates to sign up. January 20th, we need to contact the lawyer regarding any proxies if necessary. You can't do proxies for the vote, but you can if you're going to amend something. So I don't know if you guys plan to do that.
that was January what, M?
January 20th.
Okay, thank you.
January 25th is a deadline for the candidates to send us their information sheet. January 30th, I want everything in the mail, agenda, ballots, candidate info sheets, agenda. February 14th, the agendas need to be posted, and February 28th is the vote meeting. So if you guys need any of that changed, which can't really be because it's got to be,
Yeah, it's
By
gonna
law.
be a tight schedule,
yeah.
So. Okay, yep. All right, so you wanna add that deadline date to the weekly email?
Yeah.
Um. Okay. And then, add, there's a couple things we might as well go ahead and go over. Add a reminder about the budget meeting, December 20th, obviously. Unfortunately, we have to send this reminder out again. Please do not set out large item week or weeks before the pickup. Large item pickups first and third Friday of each month. That keeps happening.
Yep.
There's
Okay,
another,
December 20th is a Saturday again? At 6:30?
December 20th?
6:30, the budget meeting?
No,
It's 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Here's an important one. I'm gonna put this one out there a couple times. Residents, and I'll give you all this tomorrow. Please pull back any and all items that are adjacent to the roadway. Camp-A-Wyle will not be responsible for damages from road resurfacing.
Okay,
'Cause they
and that's
have
starting on the 9th, right?
the 9th, yeah. So if nobody wants their railroad ties or composite, landscape timbers or blocks or anything painted black, then they need to move it back.
Okay.
Are we considering moving it back from the road like 3 feet back or whatever?
No, we're just going to the edge of the blacktop.
Okay, edge of the blacktop, okay.
Oh, the people putting their stuff?
Yeah,
I don't think we're saying.
Yeah, we're not saying, yeah,
okay.
that's, yeah. Toys for Tots, we got a hold of them last week. And requested a pickup box. I don't know if they're gonna bring one or not, it might be too late.
Do you know who you contacted?
She just did it online.
Yeah, you just did it online,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so,
We didn't hold, no.
All right, 'cause
We got it before. So-
Yeah, I think Kristen was saying something like the deadline for them to pick it back up is on the 15th. So if they get it to us soon, then they'll have,
but yeah. So maybe they'll still bring it,
okay.
so,
Yeah, I need to look that up because maybe there's a place I can take them, or if we start collecting, maybe I can take them
yeah,
to
I mean,
a,
we can collect them and take them to, any of, they have a list of drop-off locations. on
okay,
the website.
okay. Well, I'll look into that tomorrow because
Yeah.
if they're not gonna I'd like to do it. So if they're not gonna drop it
Yeah.
off, then
So if
we'll
you
just
wanna
collect
put
it.
If you wanna put an email that we're taking donations for Toys for Tots up at the office.
That's one more thing during painting.
Do what?
It's, if you're getting ready to paint the office and stuff like that, that's one more thing for the office to be dealing with.
No,
We
we
might
can
want-
put them in the back room. It'll be all right.
All
We
right,
don't wanna take away from that.
Oh,
Wow.
So,
Oh,
yeah. Um. Other than that, there's one more thing on here, and I guess we're waiting on. Something you put on there. I guess,
wait,
huh?
can wait on that. Can wait on that.
You can wait on it? Oh, okay. Alright. Is there any other weekly emails you wanna put in there?
I don't think so. Oh,
Like anything?
we're gonna go ahead and pay off the general liability. I need a call tomorrow with a new payoff
Okay,
because I don't know if they received my payment yet or not that I made last week.
yeah, we'll make sure that's, okay,
We probably should just have on there every week a reminder about people needing to pressure wash through the end of the year. at least put it in every couple weeks.
Yeah,
Emily, there's no hearings this week, right?
there is.
Yeah,
I emailed
Okay.
you last week, and that might change because she came in today. And she's gonna try to get it done before the 4th. And I told her to let me know, and if she can't, if she wants to reschedule, we can do it for the following week, but if she doesn't get it done, she needs to let me know.
Okay,
So
okay, thank you.
I will keep you posted when I hear.
Sounds very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, well, the floor is open. Anybody need anything?
I'd like to know why certain board members get to make up certain rules that aren't written. And then, also why there's a registration required for a boat when you have a registration for the trailer. There are unregistered vehicles all over this park, which are getting paid no attention. There's a fifth wheel that needs to be moved off of property. And, you know, it needs to be addressed. Okay, I'm tired of playing this game. Seems like owners get nitpicked while renters get to do whatever the hell they want. And it's ridiculous.
Well, you should always deal with the owners, not the resident, not the tenants. The tenants should never, they're none of your business. You have to deal with the owners
Yeah.
for violations.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cause the
With all the
tenants
crap
think
in
they're
the yard.
fun, they don't care.
yeah, you don't have to go to them.
He should, the owners of that property should get a violation for all the debris in his yard. It's not Christmas decorations. He's drug in crap since the day he's been here.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
it's ridiculous. It looks like acid,
Yeah.
you know, but he's a renter. And admittedly, you said, well, the owners don't care because they're paying a shit ton of
No,
rent.
they don't.
Well, you
Well,
send the
if
fines.
they start
and
sending, you
violations
start sending
to
the
the
fines,
owners.
they'll probably start
If you
catching.
start fining the owners, they'll start caring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he does get violated,
House
when
next
the
door to
owner
me,
does get
people-
violations,
Has a car
He-
sitting in the driveway, been there almost 2 years with no plate on it.
What'd you say, Emily?
so when that owner, particular owner does get violations for all the stuff in his yard, it gets cleaned up, but then it just becomes a mess again. So it's,
Yeah, I mean,
it's constantly
ongoing, but-
violation and resolved, violation, resolved, violation, resolved.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
constant.
And the owner said if they get one more violation, then they have to move, but then they don't. So, but. I mean, right now, I mean. How can I put this in a nice way? He is,
He's not all there, we know that.
well, no, I'm not saying that.
That's why I said it, Jake. I let you off the hook.
So. Yeah, there's,
It's between him and his owner, actually. And then it's between you and the owner.
yeah,
But what he's doing, that's between him and the owner. The owner knows the rules, the owner knows the consequences. Okay, so you go send in a resident a violation, he pays his rent, okay? You need to direct it to the owner. And
well, yeah, I don't give nothing to
goes-
the resident, no, it goes to them.
It goes to the owners.
It does not go to the renter.
Received any fines?
The owner has to then
I
not
don't think
the
so.
There
resident.
might be, you know,
I think it's gone the hearing, I don't remember, I
it
don't
might
know.
be incentive.
I think it is on the hearing.
But I can't
think he
just go
cleaned it up-
finding people
cleaned it
with
up
no
before it
legal
got there.
ground. If there's like no legal ground, that's the thing. There's a fine line between decorations, is a fine, I know it's been ongoing, we all know it. But there's a fine line, and I'm not gonna go and start fining people for someone to take us to court and us lose and spend out all that money. I'm not doing it,
Cause it's on their property.
yeah. I mean, it's happened in the past.
If you use the part of the documents they're talking about, you would have to go and, oh my God, you'd have to wipe out 90% of the patios in here.
Oh, I know, yeah.
So there are rules in our documents about blight. That would fall
No,
pretty close to
It
blight.
just says that, I knew it, it just says that, something about patio furniture and, you must keep your plants up. it's been a while since I read it.
Yeah.
It doesn't say clutter, clutter's not in it.
It's in the rules.
Yeah, clutter is in there, but then we have to define what clutter is.
Exactly.
And then what our definition of clutter, and what their definitions of clutter is,
Everybody has different taste.
Well, the board,
it's where it becomes a legal matter and,
this is where the board defines clutter, and that's the whole premise of an HOA or a condo association.
Right.
Is for there to be some uniform acts and some uniform regulations and some uniform properties. So the board's gonna have to define clutter, and if that fits under clutter, then there you go. But, I'm getting really tired of watching this stuff go on and going, well, we need the registration for your boat. Well, you got a registration for the trailer, Why is the car still sitting over there next to 9330 with no plate on it? It's been there 2 years. Why is that fifth wheel still under Tep's property? Okay? That's going on 2 years.
yeah,
They finally leveled it out, it's not strapped down as per code, it's required by the board to uphold the county code. It says in our documents. So why are we not taking care of those things?
But that's what I said, you have to go out with a 99% because everybody's got different tastes. If you notice my property,
We're on a different
I don't have
subject now.
anything out front.
yeah,
I'm just not a clutter, I don't know. Because I've always lived in condos or apartments and you could not do that. So,
yeah,
I mean, really, these people that have plants almost out to the road, to me, that's clutter.
yeah.
So it's all in the eyes, but the board has to eventually, and I agree with Bill, it has to be done straight across the board. You start sending out one for clutter, you're gonna spend at least 3 months sending out clutter letters.
I'd like to just see the rules that are cut and dry being enforced. Lot lines and unregistered vehicles.
Yeah,
Why am I getting harassed about a registration for a boat when you have the registration for the trailer?
I got a letter that my camper didn't have a tag on. Hey, I got
Oh,
a
the camper-
letter
the camper
about,
has a
Yeah, I mean, I kinda,
oh, I got a letter about a roof.
Oh.
Not top that.
I kinda sympathize with you on the boat thing. I mean, cause honestly, I mean, then it boils down to what is Joe Schmo have in the enclosed trailer next to you?
A year ago,
Or
we had
what
to
if-
sign a contract for the storage lot.
Yeah.
That's coming up, and I suggest we review the terms and restrictions in that contract.
You cannot hold somebody to that contract that did not sign it. I spoke to an attorney in
Well,
Tampa.
of course, if they didn't sign it,
No, they didn't sign, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about revising it.
what it says in there.
And you
Good.
can't force, you cannot force a contract. That
Yeah, I mean,
contract
I
is
get it.
forced.
A boat doesn't have to be legally plated to be on the roof. Or
It says on that.
the trailer it sits on it does. So with that, I mean,
This is all private property. If you don't take that property out on.
The contract says that though, that's.
Yeah, but the point is-
Force the
So
contract.
Orlando
The point
County
is,
says
the contract's up.
take it out.
We need to
Yeah,
review
right.
what
I know.
it is.
At this time, it's still in effect.
Yes, but it's,
So we need to enforce it.
Just like.
this is December,
County code
it's,
also
we're almost to the
states
point
that
where we're gonna have people to sign a new one.
No.
We need to review what the hell we have
Yeah,
to
I
do.
agree. You can do that.
Yeah.
Right now, it's in force. In the contract to say vehicles, including
Boat's not a vehicle.
boats. So it says in the contract.
Well, that contract,
You signed it.
in my opinion, isn't worth the paper.
So if I have a vehicle in my car trailer with no plate
Because
on
it
it.
was a forced contract.
If I have a car
It
in my
wasn't voted on.
enclosed trailer with no plate on it, does that affect you on any level, Darcy? Does that affect the
In the
board? Does
storage
that,
unit?
I'm asking a question.
I
Does it
know.
affect you? Does it affect the board? And does it
Clarify.
affect Camp?
Are you talking?
Yes or
storage?
no?
Are you talking storage? Or what?
Yeah, if I have an unregistered vehicle in my car trailer, the trailer's registered, Does it affect anybody in this facility at all on any level? Yes or no?
If it's a vehicle, every vehicle in there has to be registered.
If I have a vehicle in my enclosed trailer,
I'm not gonna argue about it.
there's not an argument. If I have a vehicle in my enclosed trailer, the trailer is registered. The car is not.
I
Does
just
it
can tell
affect
you what
anybody?
it says in the contract.
Bill, I have a question for you. If the trailer has on it a vehicle that's unregistered, how can we be safe if that's a stolen vehicle and we don't have any registration to prove that? Nobody knows who's owned this car and it's all taken care of.
The trailer is registered, Tom.
I'm just asking because that's the way
It's
it's.
an
Well, it's not going anywhere without the trailer.
If it's an enclosed trailer, you don't even know what's in it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I mean, close
My-
trailers,
if
you
we
don't
need
know
to
what's in.
review
I don't know what's
What,
anybody's.
what our
enclosed trailer,
restrictions are.
Yeah,
And I don't care.
so, I mean,
I asked that question because I don't know, and I was asking because I put it out on the table. That's all.
Was you can't add a contract to a contract. And our document says, okay,
I
but
don't know anymore.
no, wait, if it's done as an addendum, then it would have stood.
The lawyer wrote contract.
Honey,
that
your
we're-
lawyer is, that's another one. Okay, and I'm not 100%.
You know, if every car in this facility in a private driveway has a legal plate on it and registration, I'd be more than happy to give you the fucking registration for the boat. Okay, I'm done with this argument. This is stupid. You've got unregistered vehicles in the community. You know, it's sitting on a registered trailer. The registration for the trailer is in the office. Leave us alone. Fix what's broken. That's it.
What he's saying is you should do every single person that has a violation.
yeah, I get it.
That type.
I do the storage lot, do the storage.
On everybody else.
I
but
don't do
not me,
everything in the
anybody
summer.
We have violations on because we can't spell you.
But
No,
the
we have
point-
violations on
Okay,
everybody.
but honey, he's right. There has been cars sitting there with no tag on it for 2
Where's he
years.
talking about?
What is he
There's-
talking about?
There is,
There is.
Where?
Well,
Because
where
we
the
don't
one
have that.
behind Dirk's rental, where they're having a property line dispute.
There's a car?
There's a black car. Yeah, there is.
Yes,
I looked at
there
it
is.
today. Yeah,
Well, then why haven't we done anything?
because I guess nobody found it.
But that's the whole point. and
Well, you
that's
know
what
about
he's
it.
saying. He's
I just looked at it
irritated.
today.
But you heard about it.
Yeah, so
Today.
now we know.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes if people park their cars in certain ways, unless we like walk
Yeah.
onto their property, it's kind of hard to say.
I don't know.
Which we can walk on
And
people's
he
property.
always feels free to email the office about everybody that's got violations, so if he didn't do it before, we didn't know about it. Now we do, and there'll be a violation.
But there's more than just that. All he's saying, I know what he's saying, and I can't stand him. I'll say
I
that.
know what he's saying too. I
Is-
mean,
You know,
I
take
get it.
one day and go around and make damn sure you know what you're doing, because I know a friend of mine got a violation for no tag, and the tag was there.
Not
So,
in the storage.
in the storage.
No.
And,
She lied.
We need
Whoever it
to,
was. It's not true.
Okay, can we close down the meeting, or if we're done? This is,
No, we're
we're
not done.
for the same thing.
Uh,
Resolution on this?
huh?
Can we get to some resolution on this right now, or is it just
Well, the
something that's?
resolution would be to look at the storage contract, because, I mean, that is kind of, I do get it. So the resolution would be, look at the storage contract, and, I mean, it's up for renewal. Maybe, change a couple of things here and there that's.
And offer it for the next time?
Because we
Okay.
all, the board agreed on it the last time we put it in place, and the lawyer reviewed it, so.
well, a lot of times we were told the lawyer said when they did bail.
Yeah.
This time, the lawyer said,
Okay, well, if they didn't do it one time, how do we believe it this time?
Well, that's,
can't believe anything.
that's
that
not why
anybody
we're
says.
here to argue.
Okay.
Anything else? We need to discuss or go over, or,
Do you want to do these finances?
Yeah, we can do.
Did they get the answers for them? Robert, did you get the answers for them? So you're out doing budget, knowing clear and well that your numbers aren't correct. I don't understand that.
He's got the,
I went through all of the statements for the Chase
You
bank
only have
account this year up to whatever date I did that.
Mhm.
And this is the things that didn't make any sense. I went through and that's,
that. Okay, did you
What the-
find the $88,169 and 26 cents?
and then I went and
$169.
Basically,
26.
overlaid that with all the other bank accounts. These are the bank accounts we have.
I understand.
What's in there now?
I have a copy of it. Okay,
So that's what we have right here.
I understand that, Robert.
So we've got 200 so I don't know what your missing money is because there is no.
Okay. When we did, you, me, George, and Harold
Some of this years ago.
I
did the budget for 2025.
I didn't go back to that year. I did this year.
This is 2025. Am I crazy?
I did not go anywhere near the budget that we're operating on this year. I was not doing the budget.
Okay. It's right here.
She's talking about the previous year and I did this year. I would have to
Okay.
go back and do
You're
last
right,
year.
because when did you get on the board? Okay, 2024, correct? So this was the budget for 2024. Okay, it was agreed that $88,169 would be taken out of the savings account and transferred into reserve. It did not happen. So there is
That isn't what it was.
$88,169 that has not
The
been
only
accounted
one
for.
that was transferred into reserves was what was supposed to be transferred to reserve, $88,000 not been transferred. to
I've never seen $88,000 listed on anything.
Okay, then apparently the bank statement lied.
What bank statement?
I have all the bank statements.
Those aren't official to give you. I just thought you might be interested, but you're not.
Would you?
So you,
did? Did I?
No.
have
you told me, you just said these have nothing to do with what you're talking about. So
the 88,000 is what I'm.
I would have to go back. I did this year. I would have to go back and do the same exercise for last year. And I didn't do that.
Robert, that's when we were supposed to transfer, it was not
But
last.
the only way I can explain is to go back and do the same exercise.
Which you don't have to do.
oh, so we didn't go back far enough.
No.
Okay. All right.
But you can't say I didn't address it.
Be done because of numbers.
That was
Messed up.
2023. 2024 audit passed. And there is no missing money. There was no missing money.
And Darcy, money was transferred out of the reserve account into the
Jesus.
operating account.
Because we proposed a pool reserve. We transferred over $81,000 out of reserve into operating last year because of all the reserve stuff we did.
Look,
Yes,
if
yeah.
you can transfer money out of an account, Jacob, you were,
Jake,
why would you not pay bills from it?
Jake,
That's not what the reserves are for. You can't pay bills from the reserves account.
But you can transfer money out of it.
Yes, because we paid the pool resurfacing from the operating account, so we had to reimburse the operating account from the
So you're
reserves.
telling me.
Because
that the reserve
prior,
account-
our reserves was a savings account, we couldn't write checks. Now our reserve is a checking account, and now we pay for the reserve stuff directly from the reserve account.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
When we did the 24 budget, okay, we moved that savings account into the reserves. You came along and changed the entire budget 2 or 3 times.
I
Okay,
don't, are you talking about reserves?
Yes,
Okay, if you guys figure something out in 2023 for 2024, you need to go back and talk to Harold, but I'm gonna tell you, Harold will say there's no missing money because he spent 6 months last year with me and Robert getting the finances in
okay,
place. and there's
somebody
no-
on our committee
So go,
agreed with me
okay, so go talk
that
to
they
him
were
and
at
talk
the
about-
meeting. I already did.
And what did they say?
They agreed that we were to move that money. And that money never got moved. Furthermore,
Okay, that would be the board under Kathy. So if they didn't do it under
that
Kathy.
wasn't Kathy, you were 2024
No, you said that it had to be moved.
in
Okay,
2024.
I didn't come on until March and there was no note that anything needed to be moved.
Harold, so we need to talk to Harold.
Did you look at the budget?
Yeah, he was here when he left.
Everything.
But yeah, we need to get a meeting with him.
I have to leave in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Our meeting's pretty much over. It's just
Okay,
a
now what about the
discussion.
annual amount budgeted to put into reserve?
Yes, that
We're
was.
gonna have a discussion after.
Yes, it's
Swear to God.
I know, but I have to leave for a doctor's appointment.
Okay,
The auditor audited it and.
And it
said
takes me
every
40
penny
minutes to get there on a good day.
To reserves in twenty
Has
twenty-four.
it been put in there this year?
Yes, every single penny.
Thanks, Robert.
Every,
Right
Well,
there.
if you don't hold it, I can pick them up. That's what you did with the last one.
I went through all of the bank statements that were confusing, sorted out what it was doing.
Okay. That's
And
all
and
I
it's
wanted.
fully funded for this year.
That is all I wanted. I wanted answers. And you said yourself, you admitted that in that meeting, you said that wasn't correct. Then you said you went home and thought about it and realized that it was correct.
Well,
And you were.
but I'm not
going to
sure that
approve.
what I'm realizing was what you're saying, because you're confusing the hell out of me, because I don't understand the
Jacob,
budget committee committing to move money, because the budget committee can't move money. So I'm confused.
it wasn't moving money.
So I would have to go, like I said, I would have to go back through all the
May I
bank
please,
statements and
please?
see what was done.
May,
But this is this year.
okay.
There's
All I'm,
nothing for
all I'm saying.
2 years ago.
Okay, we weren't moving money. We were talking about, and you'll remember this, cutting down so many bank accounts. Okay, and we were going to cut the savings and not operating or nothing like that. Remember, I found that big savings account and went totally cash it. Okay,
But that was a reserve.
we
fund.
put into reserve.
It was already reserves.
They just moved it into CDs, so it would make.
The savings account we had was reserved.
Why in the hell, I'm sorry, but do we have so many reserve accounts? That's ridiculous.
Because they're CDs.
I'm not talking about them. I never count them, Darcy, because they never
That
get spent.
is what it is. That big, huge $200-some thousand savings account was broken up into 4 things. 3 CDs that make us interest, 50,000 each, and then a savings that we can use for cash for the expenditures.
$159,000.
And then we have our savings account that's reserved to do the expenditures for the year that we need for the reserves. So that's over $200,000.
Here's where it gets confusing. If you only had, which is 15 years, that's all I ever had, was a reserve account and an operating account. The reserve account, I could not transfer money from, it's illegal, okay? Now, I could write checks on the reserve account. When we had a capital expenditure, I would write checks on the reserve account for that particular reserve item. Okay, another thing in 24, we were budgeted for a dock. What happened to it?
No, the dock's not budgeted until
We discussed what the docket cost, but the
the.
date for doing the dock wasn't that.
Here's the last budget we turned over
The
to.
dock wasn't scheduled
To
until
the-
28.
This is the last budget we turned over to the board. Okay, And right here, it says, pool replastering needs to be done early. Floating dock needs to be done 5 years early. Because one of the big things, and you never got this, I don't know why, but if you look in the document, it says the board is responsible to
I remember when
maintain
the doc was
the
due.
property
20.
and amenities. So if something happens to one of our amenities, it is your responsibility to repair or replace it as soon as possible.
Right.
And one of the things that happened to our property is nobody bothered to do that. And that's why we've got 2 docks sitting out in the middle of grass that used to be in the water. You need to go through and you need to read every amenity that is in our contract. And you will understand
Deborah, I understand fully.
how many are not being kept up.
Yes, I understand fully, which is why we've worked really hard doing preventive maintenance over the last 2 years. It was
So
neglected.
what happened to the dock?
The dock is crumbling and it's not on the schedule until 2029.
Hold on, I mean,
If
hold,
it's
hold on,
Darcy, if it's Darcy,
To do it next year, didn't we, Jake?
no,
Or is it 2027?
I'm pulling it up right now. Let me-
Darcy,
Deborah, we can't do things with money we
you
don't have.
are
You know what?
responsible
Especially.
to
2029 for the floating dock, so if we do it 5 years early,
We would have to do a
That-
special.
That would have been
I'm
2024.
not gonna agree
That's
to
why it was
put
put
a
in,
dock on dry land.
you are right.
so that's why it was put in that budget, but it didn't get done.
We got other things we could spend $50,000.
And you do not, okay, you do not wait. If an amenity is destroyed, it's in the documents. You have to replace it or repair it.
Yeah, we do.
Special assessment.
And we need to do the stupid volleyball court.
No,
There's a lot of things done here.
No, there's a volleyball court
Yeah.
in the document.
Yeah, there is. There's a volleyball court in it.
So we need to do a volleyball court.
There's a couple other things in the documents that we don't do.
but you walk by there, okay? You taken, people used
But
to.
the
bring-
floating dock wouldn't be, it'll be a reserve expenditure anyways, wouldn't be.
It was in,
It's not in the reserves. It's not in the.
No,
reserves
it's not. It wasn't in the reserves for 2024. It was proposed to do it 5 years early, which would be 2024, but it didn't get passed. So it was never in the 2024 reserve.
first of all, never got to pass anything because she changed them every 3 months. But the point is, Jacob,
Yeah, I'm listening.
the main point is, it don't matter when they're due. If something comes along and destroys one of the amenities that's in the contract, because you, the board,
Yeah.
sorry, has a responsibility to uphold that contract. You can't just use it every time you want to do something to the resident. Okay, so if something gets destroyed,
Okay.
it says right in there.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
repair
yeah, it has
or
to be-
replace it.
Yep.
It doesn't say you get to wait until it's life, because the whole point of a life expectancy
Well, I do.
is how long does it
will
last?
will tell you this, I do have quotes for docking on my desk that I've done this year.
Okay, I have a
So-
shitload of them.
I have looked into it. I've not looked religiously, but I have looked into it. There is some options. So, I mean, yeah, it's sad. It looks like crap.
But repair and replace,
Yes,
it has that much life expectancy.
Yeah.
Okay, if it gets destroyed, how much life expectancy does it
None.
have? Exactly. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to
Yeah.
figure that out. You can't go by the life expectancy
Yeah.
report when the damn thing got destroyed and now you've taken an amenity away from the owners.
yeah.
Robert, thank you for doing this. If you would have called me anytime
Well, you know, we're kind of
that we were gonna go over.
mind boggled with everything else.
Well,
It's,
My defense was last week was Thanksgiving and I didn't feel like doing crap, so.
Yeah, I noticed.
That's
So I didn't do it.
I've got to go, guys. I'm sorry.
all right, thanks, Tom.
Sure. Sorry, buddy.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Where's he going?
Doctors.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, Emily, we won't keep you. That's all I got. You have anything else, Emily?
No.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Robert, this long one with wrong numbers, can you just let me write on there what it is?